So the greatest challenges we've had lately, it's always a new challenge, but the greatest one lately has been in our sales department. So by joining CG, I think on day one, I feel like a lot of my questions were answered and almost to the point where it was information overload in a good way. Learned a lot about what we were doing wrong, got a lot of guidance on what we should think about tweaking and improving to fix a lot of our retention problems. Another challenge is growth, so we want to continue to grow our business and grow our company. What kind of tweaks and changes do we need to make in addition to our sales? So we've got some new ideas, some things we need to start focusing on. I think that's probably the biggest takeaway is we need to improve our focus in certain aspects of the business and not get so spread thin, but focus on the right things and right branches and right departments and improve those. Being a part of a community during challenging times or changing times is huge because you can, I feel like, somewhat spread the risk, so to speak, because everybody's feeling around in the dark to some degree on what to do next, what to change, what to be worried about, what to focus on. Having that community gives you the confidence that you've got more eyes out there, more ears out there. There's more attention to the details, and everybody's learning something a little different. And combining that knowledge, we're stronger together. It's like the saying is, one stick is a whole lot weaker than a bundle of sticks. And so if we can be closer to a bundle, we're going to be a whole lot stronger facing the unknown challenge. The biggest takeaway so far has been not only that this is an incredible community of go-givers and people that, I hope we can continue to build relationships with and would help us and we can also help. But the biggest takeaway in addition to that is that we've got to sharpen our focus. We've got to be a lot more tuned in to our numbers, do a lot better audits throughout the business, and keep all of that going so that we can continue to grow and improve where we need to. If you're struggling with a change in market today, which most of us are at least looking at that, get plugged in. Don't sit by yourself. You're not in this alone. Get plugged into a community like CG or CG and focus on learning from others and get connected. If you're on the fence about joining CG, I would consider the reality of what your situation is. So if you're struggling with uncertainty and fear about what you're doing or this current market, it should be an easy decision for you. CG is a great way to get plugged in immediately to people who are crushing it. And not only that, but people who are crushing it that are also go-givers and willing to sit down with you, talk about their business and talk about your business and give you advice and just really, and not only that, but also the speakers at the events. I mean, you can learn a tremendous amount that will pay for itself time and time over again. The experience at CG this week at the event in Oceanside has been phenomenal. So it's been like drinking from a fire hose to some degree. In fact, I had to come in with the mindset of, all right, look, I'm going to identify 5 different things that I want to focus on and take away. And then beyond those 5 things, I'll just make note of it and then hopefully come back to later. But for the most part, it's been information overload. So the biggest challenge, I guess, in the event this week has been trying to focus on the things that I actually need and not try to gravitate to the things that seem really cool, really interesting.